This survival world is not like anyone else's. It's not like the normal player who has builds to fill it up. My world is empty, but today I want to change that. Today, I want to add some farms and some builds to make my world feel alive. And the first thing I had on my list was a sheep farm. Now, if I were you, I would be wondering, why does he want to build a sheep farm? What do these little guys even offer to the player, or to me? Wool. That's exactly what they offer. And dyed wool, without the use of needing extra dye, because you can just dye a sheep a color, shear them, and then they'll regrow the same color wool as long as they have grass to eat. And if you know anything about me, you know I love making these pixel art things. I would like to finish my cow and be able to add other pixel art around my entire world. So here's the plan. This entire area is going to look different at the end of the episode. I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to remove all the grass and flowers, move the water back a little bit, and make it more circular. Then I'm going to add a circular perimeter and start breeding up some sheeps. This entire time I'll be breeding up sheeps, and at the end of the project, I hope to have at least 32 with 2 of each of the colors. Once I have the circle perimeter, I'm going to divide it up into 16 sections that go around one central area. Hopefully this area is big enough for the project, and let's just go ahead and get started with this. First, grass block removed. It's not even a grass block, it's just a grass. Some people might say this circle's too big, but if I'm gonna make a farm for all 16 different colors of wool, I need it to be big. It can't be small. We're not gonna talk about the fact that I tried to make it up there and then realized the grass was gonna be a gross color, then moved all the sheeps back after moving all of them up there. But we got it done here. And now I get to do the task of filling this all in with dirt and creating a circle on this side and filling this in with dirt, and then we get to figure out a wall design as I also continue to breed up these sheeps, sleep, and just repeat with the dirt over and over. You know what time it is. It wouldn't be a GunjiCord video without me telling you guys a story in the middle of the video, and I thought, hey, this time lapse is perfect for it. So here we go. Let's see. Let me tell you about when I was in high school and I took an AP art class. This is kind of relevant to the build for today, so I'll keep it short since the time lapse is only like 2 minutes. But I was in high school. I took an AP art class, and if you know anything about AP classes, then you know that you have to submit a final portfolio. It's just, I think, for art and anything like that, and then you get a grade back from this council or whatever after they look at your art and decide how well did it fit the theme, or how well did you fit your theme that you gave yourself, and all that kind of stuff. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is, if you want to make something, just do it. I think that every human being has creativity in them. Making these videos is not something that you can just easily think up one evening and do, because for me, these take a while to create the idea, design the build in my mind, or even on paper sometimes, which is why the Hunger Games videos have stopped coming out, because I don't have any more ideas for it. It takes a while. But back to art. So I do my art, and I think I had to make 15 designs, 15 drawings, paintings, whatever. And with those 15, I used 13 of them, and they weren't great. Some of them were really good. Some of them I spent a long time on. Some of them I spent a week on maybe. But it wasn't about the quality per se of the art, because it was more about the feeling that you got, or the emotion that the art portrayed. And that's kind of what I try to do with the videos that I make now, because that's my creative outlet. Currently, I don't really draw or make anything anymore. But with these, I try to portray a story of me doing something. Last video was me learning the basics of magic. And this video, we're working together to build this sheep farm so that we can have all these different colors of wool, right? And if you have something out there that you enjoy, maybe it's making levels in a game like Geometry Dash or something like that, that's more niche than drawing a picture, if that makes sense, I say just go for it. You need to express your creativity. That is something that fulfills people in this life, I feel like. So if that's you, go ahead and, be creative. Have that outlet. I think that's all I have to say, and I'll probably speed this time lapse up to match the story. But back to the video. Let me explain to you what you're looking at here. So you just watched me build the circle, right? And this is one of the 4 sections. And in each section, there will be 4 subsections that create this. Now, I wanted to divide it to where it would look cleaner than just putting 4 lines from the center. So we're going to have an inner circle, and then we'll have an outer circle. So there'll be a color here, 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 and here. And we'll do that all the way around. But where these scaffolding is where fences are going to have to go, because sheeps need grass blocks to regrow their wool. You see how they're eating up all this grass in here? So what we'll do is we'll put fences like this that can hold grass blocks blocks in the middle here and on the outside here so that the grass blocks get stored and the sheeps can't eat them, and we'll put a block right above it. I think that should prevent them from eating it and all the grass can spread. Hopefully I'm right, because if I do all this and the sheeps can still get to the, or can't get the grass, that's going to be really sad. So I need to put an outline for the rest of the circle here, put the lines in, and then go collect a bunch of wood so we can make all the fences. And I turned the sheep volume down because they were getting really loud here. But every day I wake up and I just breed the sheeps up some more. So let's finish this out. Oh, that guy got out. Let's finish this outline and then we'll get started with the wall, and we got to collect all the dyes as well. I don't think it looks much different now, but I put all the fences in. So I think we're done with fences except for this section because I need to move the sheep, plural of sheep, and some of them got out and are already in their sections. So what I'm going to do now is bring at least 2 to every section, and then with the overflow we'll see what we do there, because then we can start dyeing them and collecting the wool, and the wool will be used to decorate it for each color. So what I think I'm going to do is there's going to be blocks over the fences, and on the inside there'll be the color of wool that this section is. So like for the white section, right, let's say we're using this, and what we'll do is probably put lights or something on the inside, but this side will be for the white wool, probably not here on top of that, but we'll do something like this, and we'll have the wool on the inside so that the big sheeps I don't think can get underneath there. I don't know their size of their hitboxes, but hopefully that's correct in my my judgment here. But it's time to move some sheeps. Hopefully I still have some leads left in one of these. Yes, we have 2 at least. Oh, this is gonna get annoying real fast, isn't it? Look at that, the sheeps are moved. I know they're not very evenly distributed, but I don't want to have to breed a bunch of different sheeps here, so I might have to remove some of these other ones that are white in this area, because I don't think these are going to be either white color. So now I get to fill this chest with all 16 different dyes, at least 2 of every one, and then we'll lay out a pattern, we'll dye the sheeps, and we can get back to breeding them, and then from there we can work on a design. I'll start hoarding some wool just so that we have some to build the basic design while we wait for the sheeps to breed up, and you know, we have to collect wool from them. But here we go on a dye collecting journey. All of the 16 wool colors have been acquired, and here's how I think we're going to organize this. So we have brown kind of counts, but we have 4 of these colors, which could make up the inner circle, and then we could do a rainbow around the outside with the remaining 12. I don't know why I gathered white dye when the sheep are already white. I guess it was just to help me dye the other ones. So we'll start with this one being white, and then do we want to do gray, dark gray, black, and then white, or do black and white and then light gray and gray on the other side? I think since black is so similar to dark gray, we'll do this, and then this side will be the black side, with this side being the light gray side. And then we have our white corner, and that is the first 4 colors. Now we need to put the rest of the 12 in. With the best way to do this, which color do I have the most of? I have a lot of red. So we'll start with red on this section, and then we'll go around from there. I think it will go red, orange, yellow, lime, and then normal green, light blue, cyan, normal blue, purple, magenta, pink, and then brown between red and pink. I think that would be the easiest. I don't know, because brown is kind of odd here. So we'll go red, and then anyone who's not red will not be alive anymore in this section. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. This is the red section. So red and then orange. So red, orange, yellow, lime green. Let's make a little pattern here. Normal green, light blue, cyan, blue, purple, yes, and then magenta, pink, and brown. Jump boost potion would be really helpful right now. So we did red, orange is next. Orange, yellow. Why do I only have 1 piece of yellow? No matter, doesn't matter to me, because yellow sunflowers are everywhere. We'll clean up the rogue sheeps whenever we're done here. We said yellow, then lime. You're not a sheep. What are you doing in here? Lime, and then it was green. We have extra green. Interesting. Light blue, and then what is, actually, maybe I did this wrong. How light are cyan sheeps compared to... These are darker for sure. And then the normal blue, definitely darker. Oh yeah, for sure. And then we need our purple, right? Purple, and then pink, magenta, pink, brown. Oh yeah, we have 3 sections left. No, I was not okay there. Magenta, and finally brown. And that should be the entirety of the actual dyeing done. Let's give it a look. We have some white sheeps we need to clean up. Let's do that, and then we'll get an aerial shot of this. Hopefully, I have everything planned out correct. I'm sorry, I have to get rid of so many. I could just move them, but I'm lazy. I think you are the last one. And then there's a llama and a wandering trader in here that we'll swiftly get rid of. There we go. Perfect. No, we'll just stand in the middle for this. Zoom out. Gray, black, dark gray, white, brown, pink, magenta, purple, blue, cyan, light blue, green, lime green, yellow, orange, red, and that's it. That's all 16. It looks really empty because I haven't bred any of them up, and that will probably take the longest part. So, you know, we got to get started on breeding them up and then designing the wall and the platforms we're going to walk on, because I think it's going to just be an open roof just so that the green can shine through from the grass. We'll put our extra dyes away in case some sheep die, and we'll sleep. And I guess that's the first part of this video. The rest is just designing and breeding sheep. Yes, look at all my sheep. After many hours of procreation, this is where we are. Let's go. Oh yeah, I also moved a beacon and put it in the middle so I can have jump boost, so I don't have to break all these fences every time I want to walk through here. These sheeps take so much wheat. I have to grab bones from here and bring it up there and then grow wheat so I can come down and breed these guys up. And I'm also collecting the wool colors. For some reason, there's a lot of brown. I don't even know why. This is my extra wools, but we need to come up with a design because I want to build this as I wait in between each of the breeding and the shearing. What is the word? Shearing sessions? Shearing, edge shearing? No. So these are the blocks that I have a lot to work with, and we could use oak planks like I thought, but we need some sort of light source as well. I could do glowstone. That would work. Or blackstone. That one would just be a kind of a big pain to collect. But I think what we're gonna do is combine these blocks like this. And where did that glowstone go? Oh, it looks so cool. There's so many sheeps, multiple sheepies. Let's sleep first, and then I'll show you my little design that I have. So the outside wall is gonna need to be deep slate like this, right? I'll probably do something different with this and make it something similar to that. And then on top of here, I want to have a wooden walkway with lights on the inside. We'll make the walkway, we'll do 3 wide for now. You guys are gonna have to move. Get over here. And yeah, we put glowstone in the middle, and then we put our color. Since we have a lot of brown, we can start with that one like this on the very edge as to outline everything. I think that'll work. So we need to get wood, we need to get glowstone, we need to get wool, which I'm already doing, and then we need to get deep slate. Deep slate, I think I might just TNT mine that up, but let's get started with that. What do you guys think of my build here? Yeah, it's simple, but it's a lot, so I'm keeping it simple. The hardest part's going to be getting glowstone because I don't really have a farm, and then also placing this wool on top of the fences over here when the sheep can actually go underneath. Like they can't fit underneath here, but their hitboxes prevent you from placing blocks. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit difficult. The wood should be easy to gather, you know, I just got to run along and do this. And what I'm going to do here is gather all the materials, then start a time lapse so you guys can watch me building it. And here we go with that time lapse. What is up? Well, you know, one time I was told that I have a really monotone voice, and I constantly think about that. Like, I'm sitting there going, is my voice really that monotone? And then I have to think about not being monotone. Like right now, I am consciously thinking about not having a super monotone voice and all of my words sound the same. You know, if you go back and you watch some of my early videos, probably the first one, bro, I'm like, and then if you build this, and I mean, it has like 60 views, which is crazy to me, because like I was so boring. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, this is me building. I'm only showing you one section of it because it took so long to build this that I thought it would be a nice surprise. You only get to see what one section looks like. Also, I had to wait for a lot of wool to like regrow on the sheep. And you can see here pretty much I'm moving the sheep around using wheat, and then they just like to spread out to the sides. It's like their pathfinding tell them to go stand right by the side block. I don't know why. Maybe one of you can tell me that. But hopefully this has been a non-monotone time-lapse commentary, and I'm watching this after finishing the whole project, and this has got to be one of my favorite builds I've ever built. So if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, do whatever, share it to your mom, share it to your grandma. I don't know, you know, just click the share button or something. But I'll see you guys right after this. Man, I wish I could say that didn't take long at all, but that took forever. You're probably wondering, why are there 16 different color shulker boxes? And that's because I put all 16 colors in and finished the outside of this build. Look at this. It's so cool. This is awesome. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It's kind of close to this mob farm, but I feel like one day the mob farm might come down and we have to build it somewhere else because it's kind of annoying. But it adds so much color because this is like bland and you turn, look at all the color. That has color too, but we don't talk about that. And the reason I added all 16 colors of shulker boxes over here so that we can end the episode together by implementing the storage system for this build. So we have all of our shulker boxes here. I'm going to grab some of this glass because I think we'll need it. And here we go. So the way that we're going to store the items, we're probably going to go up 2... We'll go up 3. And okay, so there's 3 sides on this one. So there's red, orange, and yellow. And red is over here. So how are we going to do this? Red. No. We need to have it come out one more. Red, orange, yellow, black. Like that, right? That mimics the design that we have out there, and then we just repeat that. So this one's white, brown, pink, and magenta, right? That's magenta, yes. So we'll need glass here for all of these inside colors. We put this here. I think pink is in the middle, brown, magenta. This side, it would be dark gray. You get the idea. But as I finish this, I want to talk about how long this took. This took incredibly long. I have not spent this long planning and building something in a long time. Even when I built that mega base that I started on the server, it didn't take this long. I don't know what it was, but something to do with all the colors and the sheep were a little bit frustrating. You know, it took a while. And there we have it, the storage system. Do I have any extra glass? No, I don't. I had the perfect amount. Look at that. I think that looks cool. Keep it open. Maybe I fill this in with glass when I get more. But the wool lives in the color shulker box that it's meant for. And with the jump boost, you don't need anything to get in and out. Look at that. I need to put the rest of the lights in, but I'll do that in a few minutes, hours. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. But let's get an aerial view, like an actual in-game, like we're flying around. I still need to build something up there. We have our big portal. Look at this. Oh, that centerpiece makes it look even better. That's really awesome. But before I take the thumbnail picture, I will put all the lights in the middle here. Shouldn't take too long. And this should be going up right before the trivia night starts. So those of you who watched this before trivia night, I hope you enjoyed it. And those of you who watch it after, maybe you should go watch that video if it is a video or it's a live stream or whatever I end up doing. But either way, let's see if we can get a cool shot of that in the background. There we go. That's really neat. Either way, thank you for watching this long project of mine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys for the next one. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Anyway, this is probably so weird to you, but this is now bye-bye. Haha, get it?